Now we are out exclusively to bring out this nonsense and tell you the reality, what's really popping out, because everything is strategically and staged. And when you should not understand it, we're going to be talking about it's too much. Enough is enough. And Gintu is back again to the regime, talking about nonsense should be diminished to this kind of the village.
Yo, from Kenya, East Africa, MORAA speaking truth. You feel me? Time to clear the air, set things straight. Let's go.
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Now, the real G is back. The real Jams is back on the streets. I know some of you may be saying, why are you saying that he is back? He never left. We've always been seeing him around, but I am saying that he is back to save his village. He is back, to rescue the people who are being, terrorized, the people who are being used, the people who are being intimidated. He is out there saying that he is back like he never left, We have been seeing him do these other videos that, have not been giving him anything. Guys, in fact, the real G had started fading, fading off, fading away. And he must have felt this impact. He must have looked at himself and said, hey, if I don't do something crazy or if I don't show up, people are going to forget about me. And guys, people really love attention on the streets. Make no mistake, people love attention. When people start talking about them, they start, people are talking about me, why is everybody talking about me, Gintu A, Gintu B, Gintu C, everybody, these positive, stupid reactors, guys, they love attention. They want when people are talking about them, because then they become relevant. Guys, the real G has come out to say that it is not going to go down. He is not going to allow people to come out here, intimidate their village mates, people from their own village being intimidated anyhow. He was talking about David Jr., saying that David Jr. has done the worst. Guys, he came out to say that Murimi gave him a call. Oh yes, that's what he's saying. That Murimi actually called him and said he wants to do an expose. He wants to be in his channel and he wants to spill the beans. Guys, I don't know which beans these ones are that Murimi wants to spill, because, guys, we thought we know everything, Now Murimi is again now calling this guy and saying that he wants to talk to him. He wants to appear in his channel. Guys, that I do not believe. Even for a second. I know Murimi, it is something else also, but this one coming out here to say that Murimi called him. And guys, I think this thing of people calling him is what Gintu likes to use. Because Gintu has been out here talking about MORAA called him. He has said Dimwango has called him. He has said David Jr. has called him. He has said Trenchtown Grandpa has called him. He has been talking about everybody calling him. Even Jamaican Uncle called him at some point. Guys, and nobody ever calls this guy. All of them have come out to say that this guy is nuts. Why would they be calling him? For what? And this guy is the kind of person, if you call him, he is recording. Best believe he will be recording you. So he comes out here to say that all these people are recording him. He has no evidence. He has nothing to show. But when he is doing these shenanigans with these other people, he will always come out with recordings. Clearly, that's to mean that all these stories that he's bringing out here, that people called him, are actually lies. Guys, even this one of Murimi, I do not believe it. I will never believe it. Gintu, where's the recording of Murimi calling you? Then how come, guys? How come he didn't do that video with Murimi? How come he did not bring Murimi to his channel to do an expose? Guys, that is a sure bet that he is going to get views. Obviously, Gintu would have garnered views like never before. Especially now that his channel is gasping for breath. Guys, his channel is gasping for breath, It is on oxygen. I'm serious, guys. Considering the magnitude of Gintu's channel, it is actually in critical condition. Oh yes, and he has decided, to do something about it. Guys, Gintu is saying that he is back to the streets, to save the village by talking all this nonsense, coming out here to expose these people, say the truth, tell it as it is, say the reality, all this nonsense that they keep saying. He is saying that he is back to doing that because he wants to save the village. But guys, that is not the reason. The reason is simple. The reason is Gintu has looked at his channel. Gintu has seen how his channel, is throwing legs like this, in critical condition. Gintu has seen the views that he's been getting lately. Hey, Gintu has weighed his options. Gintu has asked himself questions. Gintu has started calculating things very quick. Gintu has stopped his construction, guys. Meaning that even last month's salary may not have been that good. Guys, this guy has looked left, right, and center, and he has done quick math. And he has decided, you know what? If I don't get back to the streets, if I don't get back to yapping, my normal lies, then I ain't gonna go nowhere. Things are gonna be really hard for me. Guys, look at the kind of views this channel has been getting lately. And this is a guy who used to get 6,000, 7,000 views, 8,000. Guys, now this is the kind of views that he was getting, guys. So this guy had to he had to have a quick meeting with himself. He had to have a quick meeting with himself. He had to weigh options. He had to think quick. And now the only available option is for him to come out here and start yapping again, talking about things that do not make sense. Guys, in this video that he has done, he has spoken a lot of stupidity of the highest order, accusing Congrats' dad of doing the unthinkable. Guys, listen to this nonsense that this person is talking about.
It happening because this is the beginning and the real G still exists. And I've seen much of the people talking about, oh, Gintu ABCD, I was collecting data. And when the data are corrected, be tuned and be very, very locked. As we're going to be talking about keep it tuned, keep it locked, because this is the beginning. Let me go direct to the point so you can read. Do you understand that Rehema once worked as a maid in David Jr.'s home? Have you ever got a story that was to be used with two people in that home? Do you have a story that Murimi grabbed the lady because of this kind of the sorts of dealing with her circumphoniously? Do you understand that she was fed up with talking about lured with this kind of the king of this kind of the home? You understand, whenever I talk about a home that have this kind of the government, let me use a government. A government has a deputy president who is the mother, and talk about the president is always the father. We have the deputy who is the mother. We have the prime minister who is the first son. We have we can call them the PSS, or we can call them the ministers, CS. Jambo Kenya. Mambo iko fiti. Now, this kind of the government, it has all this kind of the people in this kind of the regime. And this kind of the lady was taken to be a chief chef and also a maid in that home, so as it can be cooking, because you understand there's a person who eats more than 10 chapatis and daily you have to pick chapatis. You understand it? So when this kind of the lady was given this kind of the job, they saw that why is this kind of the lady? Because you understand the scent is not coming from the Korean tribe. And you understand a person who is not coming from this tribe, you can be used the way you need because your home is so far. And how you are looking for that kind of the opportunity for you to do the job, nobody knows how it's gonna be. So this kind of the lady, as she was doing this kind of the job at this kind of the government, then she was so pretty, and she was promised that, I have a lady who is in the US, I have a son who is around nowhere, and they're going to be helping you. If I call this lady, you want a phone, and this is the president who is talking about this. And the lady now was vamoosed and aroused to this kind of the people. Do you know that she was served? Keep it tuned, keep it locked. Because the lady how she understands up to this kind of the time. I know when you have spent time with a lady and you have ever seen each other, talk about the Adam suit. Whenever each and every kind of the person has seen Adam suit, you have seen to this person, you have seen to this one. What made this kind of the government to be fracas in a way that the prime minister had to be chased to his own home? Because of what? Every time and again, they were ever coming out with shots. And one day they met at the same level, needing this kind of the lady. Coming to the sense, are you getting me now? So when you see still they are persisting to get to Murimi so they can get this kind of the lady, because they know the service they ever got. Talk about the service. So it's very hard time, because whatever is just formulated, it's the president who need the service. Because you can understand at the range they are, they need the younger people who can serve them meticulously.
Guys, this person is just looking for another arrest. If you ask me, he is trying to be smart, stupid, falamanga. Guys, this person is coming out with all this nonsense, crap, talking about Congrats dad and David Jr. This is foolish, He obviously wants us to know who he is talking about. That is why he keeps asking, are you understanding what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Do you understand? He just wants to spoil these people's names. Guys, he spoke about Murimi calling him and saying that he wants to do an expose in his channel. Why didn't he just bring Murimi, to his channel? If at all Murimi is the one who was telling him all these things. So he wants to use Murimi's name to lie on David Jr. and his father. He is actually spoiling this young girl's name also. And I thought the girl is called Halima because he is calling her Rehema. But she could be Rehema Halima or Halima Rehema. Guys, this one is now coming, He is coming with a bang. He wants to be the one to do a stupid expose out here. One that doesn't even make sense. Where is Murimi? You person. Guys, this is stupid.
In a way that when we go back to the vision, what he was doing, he told Murimi and also Rehema that what you have to do is to cry, because if the help going to be coming, you have to cry terribly, and I will be giving you money, and the money will flow. Look at how you're going to be used. And the money will flow. And that is the episode that is always to be covered outside to tell you that.
Guys, we saw a video that David Jr. did the other day. He was with Halima and Murimi, who are husband and wife. We saw what was transpiring. Halima was crying uncontrollably, saying that Murimi has beat her up. She stated that this man has been beating her up, not once, not twice. It's been happening like every other day. She said that this man is abusive emotionally, mentally. This woman, this young girl, she was really distressed. She said a lot of stuff that this man has been doing to her. We saw how Murimi, was acting. We have also seen videos that David Jr. has done after that, whereby Murimi has tried to talk to David Jr., but it did not go down well. We saw David Jr. take this Halima lady to the police station, where the chief was also there. They reported the issue, they reported the matter. We have seen, David Jr. take up this lady, and people are ready to assist her. She is supposed to be taken to college, to get some skill so that she can help herself. Guys, we saw all this stuff going on. So now, Gintu is coming out to say that Murimi gave him a little story. And this story is bizarre, guys. This story does not make sense to me. He is saying, that, they were given 5,000 each, Murimi and his wife, so that they can pretend, so that they can act, so that they can, so that this lady can really cry, She can really cry like the way she was crying, she was really bawling. This is, because of the 5,000 shillings she was given, which gave her morale, which motivated her, so that she can do this thing, because it was actually scripted, guys. Murimi was supposed to act the way he did. Murimi was supposed to say the things he did, guys. You know what? I mean, even a fool can see and a fool can know that this was real. Guys, honestly, even how Murimi was acting and everything, the words that he was saying, some of the things he was saying, like, he wouldn't have said it if it was acting. Murimi tried to stop this girl from talking. He kept telling her, you are on camera. You are on camera. This video will not be edited. You are on camera. Please stop. You are spoiling everything. Or was it this also acting? All this crying that Halima did, guys, it was all acting. It was all acting, according to Gintu, who says that this information he got from Murimi himself. I honestly do not believe for a minute that Murimi told Gintu all this stuff. This is so bad. This is so unfair. This is wrong. When somebody comes to use somebody's name, to say stuff like this. Now, does Gintu want people to stop helping Halima? Because people, if somebody believes this story, somebody will say, how can I help this person and they're lying to me? So, as Gintu continued talking, I was asking myself, what is the point of them acting? What is the end game? What is it that they want to get at the end of this whole thing? By acting, what is it that Devi was looking for? What is it that Devi wants to achieve? I was just asking myself all these questions. And he actually gave an answer. This Gintu, he gave an answer. Because, guys, I was thinking, if it was acting, then why has Halima been taken away from Murimi? Because they were just supposed to act. But then now Gintu says that this acting is actually going on up to this moment, guys. Up to this moment, the acting is still going on. That David Jr., did this so that these two can cry, guys. They can act. And the donors can come in and they can say, let us build Halima a house. And once they do that, now Halima and Murimi will benefit because they are going to be having a mansion, guys. Guys. Hey. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Guys. Does it make sense to any of you? Does this story make any sense? Even a little. If Devi wants people to build a house for Halima, I don't think Devi has to go through all these shenanigans. No way. We have seen David Jr.'s, audience helping David Jr. with so many projects. We have seen them support David Jr. to support other people in the community. David Jr. did not have to corner. He did not have to lie. He did not have to script anything. He did not have to tell people to act. And yet these subscribers still came through for him. Guys, it's like saying MORAA is scripting stuff so that donors can come in. These people, guys, one thing I've realized about these people, and that is why people say they beg. It's because they are just, they're open books. They'd rather come out and say, hey, please help us to do ABCD, other than corner. MORAA clearly, when he wanted to do the road, MORAA came and said, hey, help me out here and there. D. Mwango always asks, she says, buy me a bag of cement. She doesn't have to concoct a story, oh, this has happened, please send. She does not have to make, some kind of weird story. She'll just come out and say, hey, I want a villa. In fact, Empress Villa, I'm doing, no cornering. David Jr. the same. So why would somebody come out here with this kind of stupid story? Gintu, is this the way you have thought really that you're going to resurrect your channel? Is this the way you are going to save your channel? By coming out with this combo expose. If you want to do an expose, why don't you just find a proper one? Find a proper expose. This one does not add up. It doesn't make sense. Guys, let's first listen. Listen to this, guys. Tell me if it makes sense to any of you.
Murimi yesterday was telling me that, oh, Gintu, I want to have a video with you. And he gave me the whole synopsis, the whole recap on what is really getting to himself and to his own home with David Jr. What's really happening at this kind of the moment? What's really popping out? This is the story. Murimi was telling me that, you know, man, we were given 5,000, me and Rehema. They were given 5,000 each, so as they can cry terribly. And also, act like, Murimi acts like he has hit this kind of the lady for her to get a chance, for her to get a home or build and talk about, oh, you know, he has beat me, oh, he's doing this. You understand and you can frame to what I mean. And if you go back to my history, you can regain it and get it. What's really popping out, and you can get what is the strategic point on how this kind of the issues are happening. So
this guy has a pending case in court, and all he can do now is to come up with this nonsense. He is saying that he is back to the streets, you know, and this time around it is gonna be what it's gonna be. He is saying that, you know, he was just watching. He was strategizing. He was calculating. He was waiting for the right moment. He was waiting for the opportune moment so he can pounce. He is no fool. He knows what he wants. And he has been checking the streets, you know. He has been looking. And now he knows exactly where to hit. Guys thought that he was down. Guys thought that he had gone. Guys thought that he had surrendered. Hey, think again. Guys, this person is just bringing himself problems. I mean, if you ask me. Because now he is saying all this stuff. If he is asked, you know, to give evidence of what he is saying, can he really? Can he really? Gintu, can you really tell us, you know, evidence of what you're telling us? You're saying it's Murimi who told you. How do we know for sure that it's Murimi who told you? How come you don't have a recording? How come you do not have nothing? How come you're not with Murimi? You're just lying like you used to. You are just coming back to the streets, you know. Maybe you're testing the waters to see if anything is going to happen. People are also going to be watching you, you know. And we are going to, you know, funny enough, this person thinks that because nothing seems to be going on, everything is safe. But guys, I feel like maybe his subscribers, because at some point he said that, you know, my subscribers are saying this, that, and the other to me. So I feel like some subscribers may have told him, you know what, you have to come back to the streets, you know, and clean up the streets. Actually, dirtify the streets. Guys, I've never heard anybody talk a lot of BS in such a short time. Like, seriously. And he actually thinks he makes sense. What a shame. Guys, does that really make sense, what he said? Let me know in the comment section. Because to me, that is trash. Oh my God. And then you will hear his sister come out here to say, oh, they are arresting Gintu for nothing. Oh, they are doing this. Yeah. Actually, even Gintu himself has said it in the video. That people are arresting him for nothing. People are following him. People want him to go to jail for a very long time. It is because of the things he is doing. You know, people are not arresting him for nothing. And even that cockroach sister of his, will come out here to start saying that the dude is being arrested for nothing. And listen to the things he's saying. Or now they're going to say that they are celebrities. You know, these people are public figures, so you have to talk about them. You have to talk about them, but you have to say things that you're sure of. You cannot come out here and start lying about people and just, you know, spoiling their name, and then you'll say they're public figures. It doesn't work like that. So Gintu, you continue yapping. And maybe this time around, it is going to be worse for you. Or maybe, you know, they'll just add more charges up against you. And you're playing with David Jr. David Jr. is actually quicker than MORAA. And he's going to deal with you. You know. And also, this thing of not having respect for Congrats' dad is a really bad thing. You know. Always bringing this Nze into your shenanigans. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Whoever brought your father in these shenanigans. And do not tell me that this father is a father of, these public figures. He is not on the YouTube streets himself. He does not have a channel. So leave this mzee out of your nonsense, Gintu. Style up. Oh my goodness.
Idea. You have seen allegations, accusations, arrests, jails, whatever. You understand what's really pumping out. But there's some of the people talk about, oh, Gintu is A, B, C, D. I understand. But the good thing is they will keep on locked because we have already come out again. And the people thought about, oh, Gintu will never come up again and A, B, C, D. Keep it tuned because right now it's going to be now new. If you're going to be talking about A, B, C, D, any kind of the place, already we are back to back. If you bring the nurses, I've been giving them a little bit of time so they can just cherish, they can do their own nonsense they could be doing. But now they should be waking up again. I want to be waking them up and understand that the strategy is right now. And there's nothing like talking about, oh, it's going to be this way, it's going to be this way. I'm not interested. What is interested is let us formulate our own village and make it happen. Because look, I cannot see somebody's woman or somebody's woman is taken to be pregnanted and again be dumped. Like Matiko's wife, she has been pregnanted and she's now dumped and she's doing nudic. What is now offering to the society? Very stupid things.
Guys, all these people are so miserable. It hurts. Oh my God. Misery is their portion. And they only, they're not even ashamed to come out here and always exhibit it. Portray it to the whole entire world. How can somebody be so proud of portraying their ignorance, and their bad mind to the world like this? Guys, but when I look on the other side, I see MORAA doing his stuff. I see MORAA winning. MORAA and his family. I see them winning. I see them doing great things. I see them working, while people are just yapping. I see them eating fruit while other people are still searching for the roots. Oh my goodness. Guys, I have seen another video where these two relatives, are they relatives? Yes, actually they are relatives. Guys, these two, Ernest and the Nyani, they have still not left each other. They are still going at each other. Guys, I saw a video where Ernest is actually warning this guy and telling him, if you dare mention my name again, if you dare, talk about me again, I am going to stop this YouTube. I'm going to put everything down and I'm going to deal with you. I am going to deal with you in the best way I know how. He was telling this Nyani that he actually sold his land so he can pay dowry, guys. So this thing of Nyani saying that he sold land to pay for the case, according to Ernest, is a lie. This guy sold land so he can go and pay a dowry. Bride price, guys. Where? Apparently, the Nyani has a new wife. And this is, they needed dowry. And that is where the money went. Guys, I thought that the Nyani will keep quiet because he has been threatened. He has been told, if you dare speak about me again, if you ever mention my name again in a negative way, I'm going to deal with you. I thought that the Nyani would hear that. My goodness, the Nyani came out to respond. Guys, you can imagine, guys, when I watch these people, I'm always just thinking, what a shame. Because when you look at this other side, things are so peaceful, things are so calm. Everything is going on great. People are just doing their things. People are winning. People are praying. People are praising. And this other side is just calamity. Mayhem, chaos, just nonsense, guys. Can't people just see that they are, building nonsense in their own village? They're just messing themselves up. And the funny thing is that even their own subscribers now have started in this game, or rather maybe they've been in this game for a long time, but these particular villagers have never noticed. But we have been out here speaking about it every day, guys, that even these subscribers are up to no good. They pay them to do the wrong things. They pay them to talk against MORAA. How can you come out here? Somebody is really tearing their own villager down, and then you're sending money to that person to encourage them to continue with their shenanigans. Guys, just listen. Let's listen to this too. Gosh, it is painful, guys, when people mess themselves up like this. What a shame, guys. What a shame.
You have threatened me twice now that you will delete me with your machete. Twice. Twice. Guys, let me repeat this. You have threatened me twice that you will delete me with machete. Mayani, I'm not a fool, as you see. Your subscriber, they can pressure you. You can make videos. You can make videos as much as you want. But I'm telling you, I may decide to leave this issue of YouTube and put it aside, and I deal with you now the way I'm thinking. Because if you are threatening me that you will delete me with machete twice, the third time, what are you thinking that you will do? Now it's like now I'm loud like a bell, Ernest, without mentioning Ernest, because now I'm keeping quiet. I'm telling you, mention my name again, you will see what I will do. Mention my name again. Because now it's Ernest. You are behaving like you are an orphan. Even
if someone want to support you, he will never or she will never have any condition, because a person who want to support you is being straightforward, but not cornering, bring some of the conflict. I don't know what. For now, I just see this guy, stupid boy, saying that I just sold my land to give a dowry. You are a stupid boy, and this is a lie. And if you are brain and if you are best, why could you record me on something that I never spoke? You go and edit things, and you just brought in the social media that I just do what I don't know what. But I'm going to surprise you is you are a stupid, and you are going to be a shameless. And today I'm just moving, and without your support or I don't know your mom what support. We are moving, and I'm telling you, we are moving. We have the sand, we have the bricks, we have the cement. That's what we required, but not cornered on me. And willingly to support Mayani. I have my M-Pesa number. Send to me. Don't send to anyone. And if you want to send underscore Gintu. Underscore Gintu have no cornering, but don't bring scammers. These scammers in the village are a lot of them are scammers, and I'm there to repeat. People are scammers.
Guys, these are the people who used to attack MORAA every single day, calling him names, scammers, and every other thing. Now they're calling each other scammers, they're calling each other liars, they're calling each other all sorts of names, guys. Are you seeing how MORAA is being vindicated? Just like that. Now we know who the real scammers are. We know who the real liars are. Guys, it is a sad situation. But on our side, it is as peaceful as can be. We are enjoying, we are still celebrating Goko and Brian, and we are enjoying each and every moment of our lives. All we want is peace, love, harmony, unity, all the good stuff. Guys, if you have not liked this video, what are you waiting for? Please give this video a massive thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please take this moment to hit the subscribe, and please leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this video in the comment section. And for the new subscribers in the house, I want to say thank you so much for subscribing. I cherish each and every one of you. To my returning subscribers, you guys are the best of the best. You know that I have got nothing but love for you all. Let us meet in the next video. Bye bye, guys.
Give and take, I educate. put things straight, that's my fate. Truth teller, reality checker. Truth teller, I'm your protector from the lies and the fake narrative. Truth is what I got to give. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth, speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African daughter. Don't pay